The atmospheric pressure inside the combat pit of the Galactic Vanguard Academy didn't just feel cold. It felt like stepping into an execution chamber. The stadium walls were forged from reinforced tungsten alloy, designed to absorb orbital kinetic strikes. I am Overseer Kalen, and for 20 solar cycles, I have logged the tactical metrics of every species in the hegemony. Our central combat algorithms were absolute. Soft-skinned bipeds without natural chitin plating, venom sacs, or synthetic muscle weaves had a 0% win rate in unarmored combat. In the center of the ring stood Cadet Jax, a 7-foot-tall, 800-pound Krillian berserker from a high-gravity world. His body was encased in natural, razor-sharp bone plates capable of shrugging off small arms plasma fire. He had undefeated status across 40 arena trials. Opposite him was the Academy's first human recruit, Private Luke Vance. Luke was 5'10", unarmored, and wearing standard gray physical training clothes with the sleeves rolled up. He had no bioimplants, no claws, and no protective energy mesh. To the thousands of alien cadets roaring from the observation tiers, sending him into the pit was an absolute joke. Jax took 3 heavy steps forward, his massive claws scraping the metal floor, creating bright sparks. He threw his head back and let out a deafening, subsonic roar that vibrated the structural bulkheads of the stadium. "You are a fragile, hairless mistake," Jax bellowed through his translator unit, his primary ocular lenses narrowing. "Your species belongs in a laboratory, not on my sands." The crowd screamed in approval, waiting for the human to freeze or beg for a squad retreat. Luke didn't flinch. He didn't drop into a defensive stance. He just took a slow breath, rolled his shoulders, and took a single step forward into the monster's shadow. "You talk too much," Luke said quietly. Jax lunged forward, throwing a massive, bone-armored fist directly at Luke's head with enough force to cave in a light reconnaissance vehicle. Luke didn't try to block it. He ducked beneath the sweeping strike, pivoted on his heel, and drove a single short right hook straight into the soft flesh right beneath Jax's central jaw plate. Boom! It wasn't just the sound of a fist hitting skin. It sounded like a localized kinetic detonation. The 800-pound apex predator didn't just stumble. His massive frame was lifted entirely off the ground. The kinetic shockwave radiated through his dense bone structure, instantly short-circuiting his central nervous system. Jax flew backward 5 meters through the air before slamming flat onto his back with a deafening, metallic thud that cracked the concrete floor plates beneath him. The roaring stadium went completely dead silent. 3,000 alien cadets froze in sheer, paralyzed horror. The reigning champion of the Academy lay twitching in the dust, his 4 yellow eyes spinning wildly in their sockets, completely unconscious from a single, unaugmented physical blow. Luke didn't follow up. He lowered his hand, shook out his knuckles, and looked up at the control booth where my datapad had just slipped from my trembling claws, shattering on the deck. "Training session's over," Luke called out casually, wiping a bead of sweat from his forehead. "Send someone who knows how to keep their guard up." Our Imperial spreadsheets had failed us again. We had calculated Luke's lack of armor and modest physical size, but our tactical computers completely missed the biology of Earth. Humans didn't evolve with defensive plates because they didn't need them. Their dense, high-impact skeletal structures and explosive muscle density were built to turn their own bodies into battering rams. That single punch didn't just knock out a champion. It changed the entire curriculum of the Academy overnight. So, next time your tactical computers tell you a Deathworld human is weak because they aren't wearing armor, don't trust the scan. Don't let them hit first. Just run.